Metropolitan Handicap. Count Shivers, $7.50. His last run was 2 weeks ago in the Underwood Stakes at Caulfield. He didn't run a bad seventh. He was a bit unlucky. He was tightened up in the home straight, and he was beaten by the horse that is the ruling Melbourne Cup favourite. That's Always Aloof, or certainly one of them. He finished seventh on that occasion in the Underwood Stakes. He can certainly handle the Sydney way of going. He won the Sydney Cup, Count Shivers. He's all Class 2 because he was placed in last year's Melbourne Cup. Linesman, $4.90. So horses 1 and 2 are both Sydney Cup winners. Linesman this year and Count Shivers last year. Plenty of quality about this race. And Kasani, a former galloper from Europe, but now trained by Bruce Wallace in New Zealand, is $6.40, and apparently he's been working the house down at Randwick. His run in the Craven Plate on Saturday was very honest indeed to run third. Ebony Grove into $8.10 now, $7.30 on the Super Tab, 10 for Ask the Waiter, 12 for Emerald Cut, Court of Honour at $13. I don't think Ebony Grove will be in for much of a reception returning to scale if he wins this race this afternoon. Fatal at 15. Heart Ruler there at 6.70 has been kept safe right throughout, and Grandmaster, who you can see trotting past us at the moment with the black and white checks, is $17. So that's the latest market for the Metropolitan Handicap. Gay Waterhouse looking for her third straight victory, her fourth victory in the race overall. She won it with Hewler Flight last year, Electronic the year before, and well, she's got 2 runners this year, Linesman and the Newcastle Cup winner Emerald Cut, both with pretty good chances. There's the horse that you can see back towards the top of the screen in the green and white checks that could make this one of the most controversial Metropolitan Handicaps of all time. He was the one that was beaten out of sight on Saturday in the Craven Plate, and well, I think it's fair to say it would be a big turnaround, a big switcheroo in form to come out and run so ingloriously on Saturday and possibly win today, the Metropolitan Handicap. I wonder what's in store for Ebony Grove this afternoon.
Racing in the Metropolitan Handicap, and one of the best to break was Emerald Cut. Count Shivers out well. Linesman going to the lead now. Not far back, Heart Ruler with Court of Honour moving forward. Then Ask the Waiter, followed by Fatal, Catlin Prince, Our Mr. Kinman. Then Ebony Grove with 3 behind him, and they are Grandmaster, Our Mr. Navigator, and 2 or 3 lengths to Kasani. Linesman, a clear-cut leader at the judge, a lap to go. A half length or so on Court of Honour, who's going to keep Linesman honest, however. 2 lengths to Heart Ruler on the outside of Emerald Cut, and 5 or 6 lengths after the Waiter. 2 further back, Count Shivers inside Fatal, a length Catlin Prince, Our Mr. Kinman in the middle. Our Mr. Navigator is out very wide, a couple to Grandmaster, 3/4 the fence Ebony Grove, and 2 to Kasani. They're stringing out along past the 1900 metres, and Linesman shows the way. 3/4 of a length on Court of Honour, a length to Heart Ruler, about 2 lengths to Emerald Cut on the inside of Our Mr. Navigator, a length and a half then to Ask the Waiter. At its quarters, the outside Fatal, then Count Shivers on the fence after 1, Our Mr. Kinman, 1 and a half to Catlin Prince, 3/4 then to Grandmaster, a length Ebony Grove, and 2 Kasani. Linesman leading as they race to the back of the course now. It's Linesman about a length or so, Court of Honour. 3rd is Heart Ruler, 4 or 5 to Emerald Cut and Our Mr. Navigator. 2 further back is Ask the Waiter inside Fatal at the halfway marker, 1300 to go. Then Count Shivers, Our Mr. Kinman, 2 to Grandmaster, Catlin Prince, Kasani, and Ebony Grove is Stone Motherless last now as they leave the 1200 peg behind them. They're going along at a pretty good clip, and Linesman, the heavily backed favourite, leads the way. About a length, Court of Honour. Heart Ruler getting a lovely run 3rd. So we've got Larry Cassidy leading on this fella Linesman, and Jimmy 3rd on Heart Ruler, and Larry is going for the lick of his life now. And coming onto the crossing here at the 850, Linesman in a real staying test. Put 2 and a half, Court of Honour, a length and a half to Heart Ruler. 8 to Our Mr. Navigator, 4 to Fatal and Emerald Cut. Then Ask the Waiter, Count Shivers the outside, 3 to Grandmaster, followed by Catlin Prince, and a mile back Our Mr. Kinman. The same can be said for Ebony Grove and Kasani. It's Linesman leading as they come round the corner in the AJC Metropolitan. About 2 lengths on, Heart Ruler giving chase. 3rd is Court of Honour. 8 lengths further back in the field is Our Mr. Navigator, Emerald Cut, Count Shivers, Ask the Waiter. 250 to go. It's Linesman, Larry Cassidy, leading his brother Jimmy on Heart Ruler, who's battling on doggedly, but Linesman still a length in front of Heart Ruler. 8 lengths Court of Honour. Linesman, 3/4 Heart Ruler. Linesman still in front. Heart Ruler's getting him and got there. Heart Ruler, Jimmy Cassidy beat Linesman, Larry Cassidy. The brothers fought out a fantastic finish. Court of Honour's run 3rd from Ask the Waiter, Ebony Grove, Our Mr. Kinman. Emerald Cut followed by Grandmaster. Further back in the field, Catlin Prince, Count Chivas, and our Mr. Navigator and Kasani, third and second last respectively, with Fatal another 15 lengths away at the tail of the field. The Cassidys have fought out the Metropolitan Handicap, and Jimmy has got there on number 13, Heart Ruler.
And on the Super Tab, 680, 250. Number 2, Linesman, 210, and 10 Court of Honour to pay 260. 690, 280 in New South Wales.
Linesman has paid 210, and 10 Court of Honour will be third at $3.60. Heart Ruler, trained by Jack Denham, has been able to emulate her mum, Born to be Queen. I will remember here in 1986, it was a bog, and Born to be Queen, Ronnie Quinton beat Indian Raj and Rising Fear. And 13 has been able to win her son, her daughter, Heart Ruler, for Mr. and Mrs. George Altamonte by Marskay, a Baymare 5, Jack Denham, Jimmy Cassidy, 13, 2 and 10, with number 5 in fourth spot. So just checking those totes, number 13 at 690 and 280. Number 2, Linesman, will return 210. Number 10, Court of Honour, a dividend of 360. Fourth went to number 5, and that was Ebony Grove, making up many, many lengths. We'll just take this break and check a commitment from Wodonga, and then back with more.
OK, we'll update race number 6, Eagle Farm 1, Ceramon 12 and 440, 2 Yellows World 270, 170 in favourite, 3 Sphera 14 270, 4 Sealer Tear late mail $4 340, 5 is out, 6 Roman News 10 and 227 is out, 8 Welsh Bid 6 110, 9 Sky Rhythm 17 310, 10 Dan's Allegro 26 and 5, 11 Gentle Air 17 370, 14,000 6,000 482 selection, 6th Eagle Farm, first leg of the double, final leg of the treble, 4 o'clock. Here's the replay.
Built head the winning margin in favour of Heart Ruler, 7.5 lengths between second and third. Short head 7.5, 241.55, 241.55. The race and course record held by Balciano, 240.80, so they weren't far out, were they? And the breakdown, they ran the first 1400 in 131.89, the last 600 in 35.73. A very happy Jimmy Cassidy bringing the winner back. Jack Denham's done a superb job with this mare. She has had 26 starts, 7 wins, 6 seconds and 2/3, but she's really matured this preparation. Her win in the Colin Stephen handicap, she beat Linesman and beat him very comfortably, but today she didn't have quite as much to spare over him, but didn't they blitz the others? Ebony Grove, well, he got a mile back again today, but he only plugged home, and he's just not racing like the Ebony Grove that we saw win the Hill Stakes. So Graham Rogerson certainly has a problem ahead of him with Ebony Grove, getting him back into the Ebony Grove of old for the big races coming up in Melbourne. Let's firstly now check the next race. Oh, we've done that, Rodney, haven't we, in Brisbane? So we've now got the totes here. That runner-up Linesman, he's done a great job. A 6-year-old bay gelding by Touching Wood from Line Call, Gay Waterhouse, Larry Cassidy, and number 2 has run a great race with 10 third, his best run for a while. Court of Honour by Law Society from Captive Island, a Bay Horse 6, Peter Hayes, Brent Thompson, and as I say, Ebony Grove ran 4th, but certainly a long margin from the second horse. There's Jimmy unsaddling this winner, Heart Ruler. He's no stranger to success in AJC Metropolitans, Jimmy. He won on Examination in 1993. He won on Hunter in 1989. He won on Sprightly Native in 1985. So it's been quite a successful race for him. As we check the official dividends. 13 Heart Ruler, $6.90 and $2.80. The runner-up, number 2, Linesman, 210. Number 10, Court of Honour, paid $3.60. The Quinella, 15.10. 15.10. The Exacta, have you got that, Rodney?
32.50.
Thank you, sir. 32.50. The trifecta, 428.60. 428.60. The feature double, 6 into 13. Iron Horse and Heart Ruler, 217.70. 217.70.
They've jumped away in a good line. Threadbare away quickly. Lord Wintack has gone away smartly. Sondheim, Luna Kid. Royal Blue coming across the front of the field. He-Man's going to try and track across with Amantonto. Belusive, Luna Kid behind those as they settle properly into stride. Threadbare at the 650-metre mark in front here. On the inside of it, Royal Blue, Amantonto. He-Man is closer to the middle of the track. Then another luster, Lord Wintack, a length away from Burrow Hill Lad, Luna Kid. Then comes Sondheim back behind it, Langtree Avenue, and Belusive drops out to the rear. rear. 400 metres out, Threadbare in front, another luster inside him, a half away. Royal Blue Amatonto putting itself into it, He-Man, and then Lord Wintack, who's blocked for a run. It can't get through at the moment. Now the runners come for it. Threadbare in front at the 200 metre mark. Lord Wintack bursting through nearer the inside, and wider out He-Man. Threadbare, Lord Wintack hit the lead with 100 metres left to go from Threadbare. Getting home late, Langtree Avenue, but Lord Wintack first up again gets in. Lord Wintack comes away a length and 3/4, Threadbare. Langtree Avenue third from another luster, He-Man, Burra Hill Lad, and then Amatonto. Behind it, then at the head of the others would have been Sondheim, Luna Kid. Back with Royal Blue and Belusive, one of the last over the line.
Winner 4 Lord Wintack, $4, 170, 6 Threadbare, 160, 13 Langtree Avenue, 240.
4 Lord Wintack, 270, 140. Number 6 Threadbare to pay 170, and 13 for third Langtree Avenue at $10.20. And the go again, third 13 Langtree Avenue, $2.40 for the place that should read. And the daily double on 10 and 4 to return $21.
Number 4 Lord Wintack. The only problem was near the 300 metre mark when there was no run for it, but you could see it was about to happen. Oliver was able to drive it through an opening, and once it got there, the race was all over. 4, 6 and 13. Number 4, the winner, Lord Wintack. 6 second, and that is Threadbare. And number 13, Langtree Avenue, third. Fourth placing going to number 11.
Boxes.
Mr.
Chairman, members of the AJC, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Well, first of all, it gives me a great thrill to be standing here today. It's my 4th Metrop win, and no matter what race you win, it always gives me a great thrill, whether it's big or small. But to be here over the carnival winning my 4th Metrop for Jack and Alan Denham, Mr. and Mrs. Aldermonte, gives me a great thrill and one hell of a lot of pleasure. First of all, I'd like to thank all Jack's staff back at the stables. It's always a team effort. I've been there since January, and everybody there puts in and does their bit as much as what I myself does, Jack, and certainly Alan. It's a team effort, and to have success like this, we all have to work together, and that's certainly what the Denham camp and the staff do. To all the public for coming and supporting this meeting, it's a wonderful carnival, and I'd love you to keep continuing to support this carnival. Thank you very much.
He's had 3 winners today, Jim Cassidy, including the feature race winner, where it was the Cassidy brothers to the fore in the Metropolitan this afternoon, with Larry Cassidy looking to have it won there on Linesman, but Jim Cassidy on Heart Ruler wearing him down to give the Cassidy brothers the Cornella, but Heart Ruler was the winning mare, the only mare in the race for the Denham team at Rose Hill. And there they are, the winning connections of this afternoon's winner of the Metropolitan, Heart Ruler, one of the most consistent mares in training. Jim Cassidy, the jockey, Jack Denham, the trainer, and Bill Rutledge to the right of screen of the AJC committee looking after the proceedings there. And that winds up our coverage of the Metropolitan Handicap, but there's still more good racing to come, including the shorts at Randwick at Group 3 level for the sprinters. And Tappy, I reckon Jim Cassidy's got a good chance in this.
I do too, Matt. Notoire, down on the limit weight, he'll run a bold race, but Unison is certainly entitled to favouritism. This mare has grown a leg, this preparation.
Buff. Unison amongst the best, out commencing well was Apple Danish, and here's Notoire looking for the lead. Ruffles and Armadale are going smartly, and so's Hot as Hell settling. It's going to be Notoire leading the way about 3/4 of a length over on the inside. Hot as Hell in third position as they settle. Flaming Hot and Ruffles fourth. Armadale fifth, a length and a half further back in the field on the inside. Winning hand from Madison Point. Apple Danish, Flavour, Regal Centre, and Unison after a good jump drops out last. 600 to go, and the Full Brothers battling for the lead. Hot as Hell on the inside of Flaming Hot. Notoire wider out third. Length and a half to Armadale, pulling around the heels of the 3 leaders. Oh, running off the track, Flavour, and likewise Apple Danish, third last Unison. On top of the rise in the shorts, Notoire again got past the brothers, Flaming Hot and Hot as Hell. Armadale coming after Notoire. Unison still a fair way back, followed by Regal Centre. By G, Hot as Hell's not giving in without a kick. Again, it gets to Notoire. Here comes Regal Centre. Here's a go. Hot as Hell still in front. Regal Centre is coming late, but it's too late. Hot as Hell wins the shorts from Regal Centre, and Unison's run third. Followed home by Notoire, then came Winning Hand, Armadale, Madison Point, further back in the field, Apple Danish. Flavours finished on the outside fence. Flaming Hot and Ruffles were the last 2.
11 Hotters Hell, Super Tab 20 even and 4.59. Regal Centre 6.33, Unison 150.
Ridden by Len Beasley, $18.90 and 4.20. Well, Natois got past Hotters Hill and his brother Flaming Hot. And then it was left to Regal Centre to come after Hotters Hill, but he couldn't bridge the gap. And Hotters Hill at 18.90 and 4.20 in New South Wales was beaten 9 Regal Centre 7.30, 3 Unison in third spot 1.40, and Unison, who seemed to jump out all right, quickly lost its posse, got back to the tail of the field, made up many lengths. Flavors run off the track on the home corner with Apple Danish, and Strikey didn't know where to look.
Quinella, the previous Perth, that was missing 55.90, that Perth Quinella.
A brown gelding 4 by County from Steamheat, trained by Jimmy Johnston in Newcastle for John Cobcroft, Ian and DJ Patterson, B. Gordon and Jimmy Sundell, and has had 14 starts now for 7 wins, 2 seconds and 1/3. Has done a great job. 11, 9 and 3. 9 Regal Centre second. A brown gelding 4 by St Jude from Centre, Bruce McLaughlin, Chris Muntz. A number 3 Unison third. A Baymare 4 marauding Zedagal, Clary Connors, Shane Dye. Number 10 ran officially 4th, Natois. 11, 9 and 3. The time is not yet showing. Hot as hell, taking out the shorts for 1997. All right, more Sydney news.
Okay, 7th Brisbane, a further look, 1 Royal Galaxy, $2, 1.30 Lake Mile.
They're racing now. He jumped away okay. It's windy again, Super Lad, both away quickly with Sonic Sky drifting back, Nightmare Video working around them, Galilean with Zaginski. Low Cross going forward, Lord Tyson, followed by Del Rancho, Surf the Net, Prince Phoenix, and dropping out last of all, Nightmare Video. As they work down towards the 1,200 metre mark on the outside, Galilean in front, there's no pace. Sonic Sky moved up on the inside to join it to the Low Cross, easing on the outside, Zaginski. Then Super Lad back along the rails. He's pretty close today, going around them quickly, Lord Tyson. He's going to go to the front, followed around the outside again by Surf the Net working forward. Then Low Cross, Del Rancho behind those National Asset. It's windy again. Nightmare Video and Prince Phoenix last. 900 metres out, and the leader now, Lord Tyson, by a length, Surf the Net. They've come from near the tail of the field to work up and share the lead. At the 800, 2.5 away, Galilean. Around it, Zaginski, a length away, Sonic Sky. 2 to Low Cross, and on the outside of him, Del Rancho from Nightmare Video. Super Lad's got his way back into the field on the outside. National Asset, Prince Phoenix, and it's windy again, who's scrubbed up as they corner. 500 metres out. Lord Tyson in front here of Surf the Net over on the outside, Zaginski. Sonic Sky's got the run on the inside of Good Enough, looking for a way through Galilean. Then comes Del Rancho, Low Cross. Super Lad over on the inside and deeper out on the track there, Nightmare Video. It's Lord Tyson in front though at the 300 metre mark. Surf the Net, Zaginski. Super Lad's got up on the inside. Low Cross has got nowhere to go. On the inside, Super Lad has taken the lead. Galilean getting through. Lord Tyson battling away with Surf the Net. Super Lad in front with 50 metres to go. Galilean fighting back on the inside. Super Lad, Galilean, they hit the line. Oh, this is tight. Nearly a dead heat. Super Lad, Galilean. Third placing into Del Rancho from Surf the Net. Prince Phoenix, Lord Tyson, Zaginski, Nightmare Video. Low Cross had absolutely no luck from National Asset. It's windy again, and Sonic Sky last over the line.
Photo for Super Lad, 310, 180, 3 Galilean, 750, 260, 2 Del Rancho, 260.
We'll get
Okay, number 4, Super Lad, 310, 160. We'll just get home there over 3 Galilean, 280, and 2 Del Rancho, 280.
And 2 Del Rancho third.
All right, number about to be posted. But Brian, here it is now. Number 4 is the winner. It's 4, 3 and 2. They're moving in now at Perth for the running of race number 4, the final race at Morfordville.
Politan himself on the great horse Murray Stream in 1947. Well done, Jack Eves. Now they're set. Starters onto his stand. Dance Hall Dame on the outside. They're off. Super Steam a bit tardy. And one of the first out is Exploding Success. Rockford Files began well. So did Torbolino. So did Luther. Inshallah makes a line of 5. And Super Steam makes a line of 6. And it is a cavalry charge at the end of 300 metres. Exploding Success taken on by Super Steam, who's going to cross and lead. And Luther will settle in the box seat. Rockford Files next on the inside of Inshallah easing, followed by Torbolino. Then Dance Hall Dame Second last, Lord Mariachi, and 5 lengths away, Priceless Asset, as they swing into the back straight. At the 1400 mark, Super Steam led and is over racing with the mouth wide open. He's a neck in front of Exploding Success. There's Inshallah now taking off around the outside from a good posse about 5th, but Dye wasn't happy with it, and he rips around the outside to go to the lead now over Exploding Success. Super Steam is in 3rd place. Rockford Files 4th, a neck away, Luther. About 2 to Torbolino on the inside of Dance Hall Dame. A gap then to Lord Mariachi, and 4 lengths away last is Priceless Asset as they come up to the top turn. Inside the 1,000 metres mark, Inshallah the leader. Exploding Success second. 2 lengths away, Rockford Files on the fence, Super Steam, and Luther striding up now to make a line of 3. Torbolino held up at the moment on the inside of Dance Hall Dame, followed by Lord Mariachi and Priceless Asset last, but about to tack on as they come up to the turn. 600 metres out, Inshallah the leader over Exploding Success. Luther in 3rd place is about to cut loose, followed by Super Steam, Rockford Files. Torbolino with nowhere to go at the moment. Dance Hall Dame on his outside, and the last couple, Lord Mariachi and Priceless Asset as they turn the corner. Inshallah first into the straight from Exploding Success. Super Steam, Luther, Flat Chat, then Rockford Files, followed by Torbolino, who's into the clear, and Lord Mariachi now getting out of the pack. Inshallah just in front at the 200 is tackled by Rockford Files, and here comes Lord Mariachi. Lord Mariachi wide out has grabbed them. Lord Mariachi takes the lead from Rockford Files. Luther grinding away. Rockford Files came again. Rockford Files fought back after being headed, and he's worried Lord Mariachi out of it. Rockford Files kicked again to beat Lord Mariachi with Luther 3rd. Then Exploding Success, followed by Inshallah, then Torbolino, Priceless Asset, and the last couple of Dance Hall Dame and Super Steam. Strike me pink, they're never home, are they? They're not home until the judge calls a halt. That was going to win. That was 4 to 1 on Lord Mariachi. It probably got a neck on Rockford Files. You've got to read the angle when they're so wide out on the track, but there's no risk he hit the front. And then Rockford Files has kicked again on the inside and looks to have nosed him out. In fact, he has. Rockford Files will get it over Lord Mariachi, and in 3rd place will be the All Cerise Luther. He's a one-pacer, isn't he? He's a real grinder, Luther. Gee, Johnny Hawkes will probably look for a 2,400 metre for him somewhere shortly. He'd go round again, Luther. Well, that was a surprise result. There's not much in it by the same token, but I don't think there's much risk. Rockford Files has come again to win. Looking at it there, it's quite clear. From Lord Mariachi, Luther, probably Torbolino 4th, and Inshallah 5th, as Anthony Cummings receives congratulatory handshakes. Rockford Files has come again to win. Anthony Cummings bone and muscle, and Rockford Files fought back after being well and truly headed. Lord Mariachi 2nd, and 3rd Luther. Now the first 1,000 in 62.96, the last 600 35.24 and 23.69. 62.96, 35.24 and 23.69. And the superfecta numbers are 9, 5, 3, 1, 7 and 11. 9, 5, 3, 1, 7, 11. A winning double for John Marshall, who won earlier on Stonyfell Road. Rockford Files, a brown or black gelding by Rigoletto out of Ebony Avon, is raced by Anthony Cummings, LS Yap, Dato Tan Chin Nam, AJ Owen and SG Chua. Trained by Anthony Cummings at Randwick, a winning double for Johnny Marshall. And Rockford Files, $8 and $2.30. $2.60 for Lord Mariachi, $2.10 for Luther. Exacta 61.30, Quinella 32.40, Trifecta 317.90, and the double 341.60. Funny thing, I dropped my hands there. I dead set dropped my hands on Lord Mariachi, which clearly headed Rockford Files, and I was looking back to see what was going to run 3rd. I stopped writing. And then I looked back to see what's his name? Rockford Files, Big Melon, again protruding to worry Lord Mariachi out of it. So, Matt, even when you're calling races, you can't drop your hands.
John, you can get some serious time for that. If you were doing that and riding for John Hawkes today, I don't think he'd put you on another horse. But anyway, John, I think we'll forgive you on this one occasion. We'll say goodbye to John Drop Your Hands Tap at Randwick and catch up with you pretty soon. Now, we've got a race to go at Eagle Farm.